It's week 2 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Packers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, middle.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. You look at this Packers defense, and they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And some strong running. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 38 now, here's second and 2.
Check. Green. Check white.
And inside give to Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Switch. Yellow. Line. Smith red.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete. Now it's second and 10. To throw again. Monroe. Right side to Watson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready?
To throw on third down. Monroe. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there?
Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
season when we brought to the... some visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Check, pick. No, check. Opposite. Read.
Up the middle, Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw caught by Musgrave. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Here we go now on first and goal.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake. Monroe. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jaden Reed, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and the result, a Green Bay score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. In motion left goes a tight end. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. Now Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Switch, yellow, line, Smith, red.
Operating from the gun. Monroe had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down. Monroe. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both.
There he goes, right side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Off-play action. Monroe. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Monroe. That's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That one good for 26 and a first down. Off the play fake. Monroe. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield. midfield stripe. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Check pink. Blue check.
Off play action. Monroe. The left side completion to Jones. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Off the play fake. Monroe. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
David Ojabo running in to take him down.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Running right, Jones. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Jackson to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers They do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Green Bay returning on offense, led by running back Aaron Jones.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent, the blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And take it right on the 30. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Jackson now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On third down, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. Here's Jordan Stout now.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin with a matchup of the two teams that Peyton Manning took to a Super Bowl championship. Denver heading east to take on Indianapolis.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back, Charles. Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it, and in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Check, pink. Blue, check.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
127 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. The give is to Jones. 10 more there, and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now here's a throw. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Monroe.
This one swung out here to Jones.
Touchdown! Aaron Jones, 23.
So, a win here for the Packers. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point.